But in the end, we fucked it all up. It should have been so sweet, too. But it turned out to be the last time that street guys like us were ever given anything that fucking valuable again.
"1995's Casino, directed by Martin Scorsese, is another one on my list of favorite mob movies. In my opinion, I think it's a little better than Goodfellas, but both are still great movies. I feel like whenever Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci get together and make a movie with Scorsese, it's usually a good watch. But becoming the boss of a major casino and being one of the most powerful mob enforcers in all of Las Vegas, that takes some serious firepower. So let's take a look at the weapons used by the characters to become some of the most notorious criminals Las Vegas has ever seen. One of the notable scenes is when Tony Dogs, played by Carl Ciarfalio, shoots up Remo's bar. In this scene, Tony is seen using two different handguns dual-wielded. The gun in his right hand is a Browning high power, while the gun in his left hand is a Smith & Wesson Model 10 HB. The Browning high power is a single-action, semi-automatic pistol, which typically fires 9x19mm parabolum cartridges. Its usual mag capacity is 13 rounds, but it can also feed 10, 15, 17, 20, or even 30 round box magazines. It is one of the most widely used military pistols in history, having been used by over 50 countries. The Smith & Wesson Model 10 HB, which stands for heavy barrel, is a 6-shot double-action revolver. It can fire 38 long and 38 special, or 38 Smith & Wesson short. The barrel lengths can come in various sizes, such as 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches. Other than when Tony Dogs shoots up the bar, the Browning high power can be seen in the safe that Nikki, played by Joe Pesci, puts his money into. His high power appears to be silenced though. Now the gun underneath Nikki's high power appears to be a Smith & Wesson Model 39 with an attached suppressor. At least that's the most I could find when doing my research, so if it is a different make or model, please let me know in the comments. But if I am correct, then the Smith & Wesson Model 39 is a semi-automatic pistol developed for the United States Army Service Pistol Trials of 1954. It went on the civilian market in 1955 as the first of Smith & Wesson's first generation of semi-automatic pistols. It fires 9x19 parabolum cartridges and holds an 8-round box magazine. We don't actually see it fired in the movie, we just get a glimpse of it in Nikki's safe. The member to the right of Tony is also dual-wielding two different pistols. The handguns he is carrying are a Colt Python and an M1911. The exact model of the M1911 is not known, for this is the only clip we see of it in the film and there's no close-up. The other crew member to the left of Tony is using an Uzi. The Colt Python is a double-action, single-action 6-cylinder revolver which is chambered for .357 Magnum cartridges. Its barrel can come in various lengths such as 2.5 inches, 3 inches, 4.25 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. The Colt M1911 is a single-action, recoil-operated, semi-automatic pistol which chambers 45 ACP cartridges and can feed 7, 8, 9, 10, or 12 round box magazines. The Uzi is an open-bolt, blowback submachine gun. The standard magazine capacity for the Uzi is either 20, 25, or 32 rounds, and the typical cartridge used is 9x19mm parabolum. 40 and 50 round magazines are available as well, but they're a bit of an oddity and can be unreliable. In another very notable scene in the film, Nikki's character is sent to kill Anna Scott, a real estate developer who is suing her secret partner Philip Green for loan issues, who in turn would have had to turn over his financial books. In this scene, Nikki walks into Anna's kitchen and shoots her in the head 3 times with his Walther PP.
So they sent me.
The Walther PP series pistols are blowback operated, semi-automatic pistols developed by German arms manufacturer Karl Walther. The original PP was released back in 1929 and was designed for police use. The Walther PP series includes the PP, the PPK, PPKS, and PPKE. Depending on the variation, a variety of different cartridges could be fired, such as 9x18mm Ultra, 22 long rifle, 25 ACP, 32 ACP, or 380 ACP. The original Walther PP, which is the one shown in the film, could feed an 8-round box magazine when chambering 32 ACP cartridges. The last handguns we see used in the film come during the final death montage. In the first montage death, 2 hitmen kill Andy Stone, played by Alan King, by shooting him in the head with the high standard HDM.
Have a conversation with that guy then.
The High Standard HDM is an American semi-automatic pistol equipped with an integral silencer. The pistol was adopted by the OSS during World War II and later by CIA agents and US Special Forces units in the Korean and Vietnam War. The gun is also known for its use in training and target shooting, as well as having relatively low recoil. The handgun chambers 22 long-range ammo and can feed a 10-round single-column box magazine. The final handgun we see used in the film is the Smith & Wesson Model 15. First we see the gun used by a hitman to kill John Nance, played by Bill Allison, by shooting him in the head while John is hiding out in Costa Rica.
Where you going, jag off?
But anyway,
Then finally, in the last deaths of the montage, 2 unnamed casino executives are both shot in the forehead by 2 hitmen, both armed with the Smith & Wesson Model 15.
Fuck you.
The Smith & Wesson Model 15 initially debuted as the Smith & Wesson K38 Combat Masterpiece. The gun is a 6-shot double-action revolver. The gun is chambered for .38 Special and typically comes fitted with a 4-inch barrel. The final guns in this movie that we will cover are 2 shotguns. The first shotgun is an over and under shotgun, which Billy, played by Don Rickles, brings to Sam when he's afraid that Nikki's goons will come to kill him. Now in my research, I was getting a lot of different answers for the exact make and model, so I'll just talk about the specs of a double barrel shotgun, for the over and under is just a variation of that. The double barrel shotgun is a break action shotgun with 2 parallel barrels, allowing for 2 single shots that can be fired simultaneously or sequentially in quick succession. The barrels can come either arranged vertically or horizontally. The double barrel typically uses 12 gauge or 20 gauge ammo, with 12 being the most common. Gauges like 16 or 28 are also available, but much less common. Sam does not actually have to use the shotgun in the film. The final gun we will cover for this movie is a shotgun used by Nikki's crew when they shoot up one of the cops' houses as revenge for killing Bernie Blue. Dominic and Frank use their Uzis, while Jock Hardy, played by Jed Mills, uses a Mossberg 500 AT shotgun. The Mossberg 500 is a series of pump-action shotguns. The series has a wide variety of varying models, all of which share the same basic receiver and action, but differ in bore size, barrel length, choke options, shell capacity, and stock and forearm materials. By 2021, over 11 million M500s have been produced, making it the most produced shotgun of all time. The M500 AT most typically chambers 12 gauge ammo and typically holds a total of 6 shells, but this capacity can vary slightly depending on the barrel length. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if I missed any weapons in the comments below. Subscribe to see more, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.